Seahawks, and welcome to another episode of The Rock. I'm Jess.
And I'm Maddie, and we're your hosts for today's episode of The Rock.
Hey Maddie, what type of music do you like?
Well, One Direction mostly. Why do you ask?
Because I think you should check out this band. It's called Sleepy Lagoon, and the band members are freshmen right here at AHS.
Oh, I've heard of them. I think their drummer's only in 8th grade.
Oh, really? I guess I don't know everything about them. Let's watch this segment Tristan made on the band. Roll it!
I've been playing guitar for 4 or 5 years.
I've been playing guitar for 2 years.
I have been playing drums for 1.5 years.
I started when the band started. Like, I just kind of happened to have a bass guitar. I like just learning the songs and everything and getting a lot better at your instrument as time goes on.
Doesn't mean to just fight like you do. I promise everything is alright, and I do understand your fright. Will you stay with me through the night? I promise everything is alright.
Some of my favorite bands are Mudhoney and Nirvana.
I like Elliott Smith, Nirvana, just the Beatles.
I like Led Zeppelin. I like the Beatles. I like Elliott Smith. The Velvet Underground, Ween, Nirvana, Pixies.
Yes, it's true. I promise everything is alright, and I do understand your fright.
Wow, they're really good. I wish I was in a band.
I don't think I could ever deal with it. What if there was band drama? Like, you never know what goes on behind the scenes.
That makes sense. Speaking of behind the scenes, do you ever wonder how they keep the rock rocking?
You know, I haven't thought of that, but Emma crafted, and she made a segment all about what goes on in the rock class. Roll segment.
The Rock is a group of 15 students divided into 3 teams, red, green, and blue, who broadcast a live show to the school every week. Students have 2 weeks to produce their segments, and when they're not working on their segments, they're working on independent projects, which are films for film festivals or client projects.
The Rock class is completely student-run, so any ideas of segments or content of the show goes completely just from students. Mr. Thompson is just here to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Every week, a member of the team is designated to be the producer, and the producer is in charge of picking hosts and writing the script. When all the segments are done, they're loaded into the TriCaster, and we practice the show multiple times during 7th period. When 2 o'clock comes around, we go live to the entire school. During the show, the team divides into 5 jobs: producer, which is the boss, assistant producer, sound and graphics, teleprompter, and floor director.
We have a week to completely produce our segment, from first shooting to editing and tweaking to actually being on the show. It is live, and if you don't know that by now, you should know. It is a live production, and whatever happens goes.
Wow, that was rock solid.
Yeah, completely mind-blowing. I had no idea how much work that was.
Hey Maddie, are you in Mr. Holgert's physics class?
No, why do you ask?
Well, all this talk about hard work reminded me about our Trebuchet project.
What's a trebuchet?
Well, it's like a catapult, but Hardison made a segment all about it, so let's find out.
Last week, in Mr. Holgert's physics class, students demonstrated what they had learned by building trebuchets. It happened on a windy afternoon. Students looked on with hopes of a good performance.
A
trebuchet is just a gravity-fed catapult.
We were dealing a lot with like potential energy and kinetic energy.
We had to like know how to use like equations for torque, mechanical energy, potential energy, kinetic energy. So there are a lot of things involved with it.
Students made trebuchets out of all sorts of things. Wood, metal, even plastic. Everyone gave their best effort, but only a select few conquered the 2.5-meter barrier and hit the desired target. It was a day filled with fun and science. People tried all sorts of things to achieve the goal. And overall, it was a successful day.
It made me feel like an orc attacking a castle.
I wish I had seen that.
Yeah, but I think what we did last Thursday was better.
Me too.
Because we went to state! It was incredibly fun and we did awesome.
Well, of course we did. That's why we made it to state in the first place.
Yep, and Ryan Rudder traveled all the way to Tacoma to get footage on the whole experience.
So let's see what went down at
State!
Okay, well, at state, we won our first game against Fife in 3 games. And then our next match was against Tumwater, and we went to 5 games with them, right?
Yeah, they beat us by 2, but that's okay.
Yeah, so we lost to them in the first day.
Sadly. Then we played Squim, and we won, and we also beat Burlington.
That was my personal goal, like from the beginning of the year, was to beat Burlington in 3, and both times we beat them, it was in 4, and when we lost, it was in 4, and then we just came out and destroyed them.
And we the scores were awesome, like, they weren't even close to us.
Squashed them.
Crushed them. My favorite part about state was just the team bonding. Like, we all really worked well together on and off the court, and just in the hotel rooms we had so much fun, and going to dinner for Kristen's birthday. We made a lot of memories, and they're really good memories.
I think my favorite part was when we were wobbling in the dance room. Like we figured out how to work the speakers, and we plugged in Taylor's phone and we played wobble, and we were just dancing.
My favorite part was probably just beating Burlington for one last time and showing them that we're better than them.
Beating them in 3.
Yeah.
My favorite part of state was definitely beating Burlington in 3 and beating them by a lot, and basically just how well we played. Like, every single game we played well together, and that was probably my favorite part, just finally coming together and
Really proud of our team, because we're captains and so is Taylor. We felt like we were the leaders, and we led our team to a great victory, and everybody played really well, and we definitely peaked at state.
Well, AHS, those are all the segments we've got for you today. Remember, there's no rock next week. We'll see you after Thanksgiving break.
From our rock to yours, have a great day, AHS.